Okay guys, what I'm going to do now is just give you a quick demo on how I use it. I've just basically stood up, I've put an indentation into the ground, I've got a stick, I've put two down there. All I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab one of the trioxane tablets. Remember that the water's already been pre-warmed, so all we're really doing is heating it up. I'm going to give this a quick light with my fire. Can you see? Yep, you can see. There we go, up and running. Another two sticks across there because that's where the cup's going to sit. I'm watching where the wind's coming. Obviously you have to be very careful with the risk of fire, but I'm perfectly happy that I can contain this in one place. So the mug goes on top, and basically putting the water in. You can see there that it's actually warm anyway. And I find this to be a very quick, fast way of getting a quick cup of tea. Simply one tablet, a couple of sticks. Once that's done, the sticks are not going to catch fire, and even if they did catch fire, it is only a couple of sticks. It'll be very easy to contain that. It's never. I'm perfectly happy that no damage is going to be caused by this. And then once it's actually been brought up to the, to it's reasonably warm, all I've got to do is stand on that trioxane tablet and cover it over, and the job's done. And then while I'm sitting having my cup of tea, I'm obviously watching the ground to make sure that it doesn't spread. If there's any risk whatsoever where you feel that it may spread, then of course you could use the rest of the water in the bottle to put it out. Although I know that's not going to happen, but it is just a safety feature. But I'm perfectly happy that this is going to be enough just to heat this up and have a cup of tea. So this is in real time, it's not going to take very long at all. And I'm just going to have a nice cup of tea, and while that's waiting, what I'd like to do is, my channel's now getting close to 16,000 views, which is excellent, so I'd like to thank you. I've got a list of new subscribers who I have, as of yet, I have not said thank you to, and I do want to send you all a personal email just to say thank you for subscribing. If you've just found my channel for the first time, this is probably the first video I've done for about a month now, because I actually had a little bit of an injury, so it's kind of kept me from doing what I want to do. But I'm back now, everything's working good. Sling the coffee. The great thing about these sachets is you can actually use them as a spoon. And that's probably perfectly good to drink now. That'll be nice and cosy and fine. So anyway, as I was saying, yes, if I haven't said thank you to you, I do apologise, and I will get round to it. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. I've got loads and loads of good things coming. At the moment I'm concentrating on a lot of the Maxpedition pouches that I have, because I do think that they're fantastic value, so I want to sort of bring that to your attention. And then after I've got through my Maxpedition pouches, we're then going to go on and we're going to do some foraging videos, etc. I've already walked down here several times this week, and I found loads down here to talk about different mushrooms, different trees, different plants, etc. So I'm hoping to get round to doing them in the autumn, and possibly I noticed a really nice elder tree up there, so could maybe possibly do a video where I actually take the elderberries and we make a crumble or something from that. Just, just keep the channel going and keep loads of interesting things coming on there. Sort of a lot of bushcraft and survival things on it. So I think that probably, yep, not too hot. Yep, you can see there, sticks slightly caught. That's that out. The ground here is actually quite soft and wet, so we're not doing any damage. There's no way that could ever burn enough. I mean, obviously if you were some places like Glencoe or something, you wouldn't want to be doing that because there's lots of peat underneath the ground, but here it's safe to do so. Let me just do that. We're not doing any damage whatsoever. You can see that there's, once you turn that soil over, there's actually very little damage to the earth in any way, shape or form, and all we've really got is 2 smouldering sticks, which we'll just leave there. The wind's kind of fanning it and keeping it going because it is quite a strong wind today, but there's no danger whatsoever of the risk of fire. And I now have a perfectly good cup of tea, or cup of coffee rather, and that's been heated up and ready to go in the space of a few minutes, and just from a water bottle. No stoves necessary, no filtering water because I already brought it with me. It would already been boiled and it was relatively warm in the Guyot bottle, which is fantastic. You do just have to watch your fingers. But apart from that, thanks very much for watching this, and I'll get back to you real soon. Like I said, I'm really wanting to bring you perhaps a 72-hour kit in that bag. I think that would work really well for that. So until then, cheers.